plane falling out of the sky in Taiwan. Astonishing new details this evening from eyewitnesses, survivors, and from a driver hit by the plane. Look at this. The man inside this taxi, it hit the car, clipping the bridge. The driver survives, but his chilling call for help here in a moment. Survivors revealing something felt wrong during that short flight, less than 4 minutes in the air after takeoff. Here's ABC's David Curley tonight.
If you look closely, you'll see that Trans-Asia plane hit a taxi before slamming into the bridge. This taxi, and a driver lucky to be alive tonight. As he stumbled from his cab, he calls his dispatcher. A plane flew by and hit me. The unbelieving dispatcher asks, a remote-controlled model plane? Not a remote-controlled plane, a small manned plane, declares the driver. A plane that missed nearby apartment buildings but ended up in the river. This 72-year-old survivor says he saw others drowning. If I didn't move quickly enough to help them, soon they would have been dead. He says he knew something wasn't right before takeoff. Reports say the father of this 2-year-old being rescued felt the same way, switching to the other side of the aircraft before takeoff because something on the right wing didn't sound right. Rescuers are still looking for victims. ABC's Hamish McDonald is on the scene.
The dive teams are at the water's edge, and every now and then they'll drag up another chunk of the plane. But what they're really looking for is those bodies that remain unaccounted for.
For 15 of the 58 on board, survival of this crash and the aftermath.
This was shallow part of the river, and it was a slow-moving river. So people had a chance to climb out, and they weren't being pushed downstream.
Tonight, the mayor of Taipei is calling the pilot a hero for missing those apartment buildings. That could be confirmed by the data from the black boxes. And there is a report that the Taiwanese could release that information in the coming hours. David?
David Curley with us again tonight.